Ciao, welcome to the Joe and Brian Show. This is the show where me, Brian, and my friend Joe give you the rundown on Serie this week. This match week was round 24. Every team played this week except for Milan and Como, who actually played their game for round 25. It's kind of weird, but just bear with me, guys. This week we talk about a few of the more interesting games and some of the boring games. We talk about Hellas Verona being the worst game in Serie A, Fiorentina almost getting out of relegation, and then Lazio Juve having arguably the best game of the whole week. Plus we give you some random hot takes throughout this. So hope you guys stay for the whole video. Leave a comment if you enjoyed, and please don't forget to subscribe. It really means the world to us. And with no further ado,
Attenzione, iniziando il Joe and Brian Show.
Hellas Verona versus Pisa. This is probably the epitome of the worst possible game of Serie A anyone could ever witness.
Probably
it is a 0-0 between the two worst teams in the entire league, who are probably both content with a point. So nothing, absolutely nothing happened this entire game. Nothing.
Yeah, watch the highlight reel. It was just bad touch, poor shot. There was one chance, but honestly, who gives a fuck? The XG says it all. 0.06 to 0.82. Whatever. Don't watch this game.
But on the complete other side of the spectrum, we got the Genoa-Napoli game, which ended 3-2 to Napoli, winning away from home. But thank God for Rasmus Højlund, because he scored 2 goals, including a penalty in the 90+5 to secure points for Napoli. Don't get too comfortable, Joe. Don't get too comfortable.
Well, let me tell you something. This Napoli team, Buongiorno, not a great game. Not a great game. He was probably at fault for the first goal.
The whole defense up. The whole defense had...
Yeah, it was not a good day. Oh, Jesus got sent off too. This is bad for Napoli. You have all these injuries. Now you're getting players sent off. Now granted, people are returning, but I don't know. McTominay's goal, that was beautiful. I don't know if you saw that.
What's new? This guy, he just scores golazos for fun. He's just having fun now.
He is having fun, but hopefully he has fun in third place.
Joe, I have a hot take. Milan need to call back Colombo this summer. We need
that you could.
We need him in the squad.
Wow, that's desperate. You're desperate. That's insane. No. Just buy a real striker. Spend 40 million and buy a proper striker.
We will. Okay. No. I spent. No. Stop easy. Stop. No. I'm not saying we don't not buy a striker. I'm saying we buy a top-class striker because we're a top-class team. Not that you would know anything about that. But then, in addition, for extra competition, Santi Jimenez, Colombo, I want these guys fighting for every minute in this squad. That's good, healthy competition. The better everyone there, and really prove that.
I'm sorry.
Top club.
Are you mentioning Jimenez?
It's not over till it's over. I still believe in Santi Jimenez.
Okay. No, he's a failure. He's a failure. It's sad. Bri, come on. You know what? For Colombo specifically, I think what you got to do is take the capital gains. Your books will thank you. And then take a little bit of that money and buy someone proper. Not these temporary solutions you guys keep going for. Get something permanent. Someone young with potential. Not Santi Jimenez.
Fiorentina would have had an awesome week had they actually won the game against Torino. And then Lecce, had they not beaten Udine for no reason. This was a completely random score in the 90th minute. Lecce gets something against Udine. Completely unlucky for Udine, but that's Serie A, and Fiorentina are still stuck in relegation.
Yeah, I just really hope Lecce stay up. We need representation from the south. They may not be the best team, but they sold Kristovic, and they're still hanging around. They're not dead yet. Now, obviously, Cremonese would be my favorites to go down. Not because of the squad, but I don't fuck with them. I don't fuck with Cremonese.
So you think Cremonese is going down? I also think that.
No, I don't think they are.
I think they're at big risk.
I would like them to, if I could choose.
Now that like the beginning of the season, welcome back to the league that's over with now. Now the reality check is kind of setting in, and I think once Fiorentina actually start getting some results, because it will happen, I think the team to take their spot will be Cremonese, because they're not in good form right now. They lost another game to Atalanta, but I felt like this was expected.
I don't know what you would have expected from this Cremonese team. I mean, Bonazzoli, Jamie Vardy, this is your leading attack. Now, granted, I know there was a little bit of hype in the beginning of the season because Bonazzoli does what he does and Jamie Vardy did what he did one last time. But it's just not a good enough team. Basharotto's a decent player, but I don't know. They don't excite me.
All right, so Joe, Inter running away with it. It is what it is. Don't get comfortable, but also it is, it's over. It's cooked. Tell me about the Sassuolo game.
All I have to say is DiMarco Ballon d'Or is incoming. There's nothing we can do about it. We're gonna win the
Stop
Champions
talking.
League. We're gonna
Stop
win the World
talking.
Cup if we qualify.
Boo!
No, I'm being exaggerative. But no, DiMarco had a hat trick of assists today. I mean, he had a beautiful save in the beginning of the game that was a damn near a goal. He is just hitting this crazy form. And last week we proved that he's got more goals than anybody in Milan and more assists than anybody in Milan. But that's okay. Inter played well. I'm happy. Even Luis Enrique scored. And as you guys know, our record against Sassuolo isn't always great, so it's awesome to win from there. Kivo honestly gives me no issues against these smaller teams. I feel very calm.
Well, to move on to another big team versus small team, let's talk about Juve Lazio, because Lazio gave Juve a run for their money.
We weren't even going to initially preview this game last week, but I told Brian, I'm like, no, we have to. We have to talk about this game, at least a little bit. And it was kind of interesting. Juve.
Arguably the best match, the game of this week.
Yeah, I mean, it was definitely interesting. Juve, though, a little rough in form, hitting a bit of a stumble. Nothing too bad, though. Nothing that Spaletti can't come back from.
This was a game he should have won. I mean, McKennie had a hat trick worth of goals that weren't allowed. But Kalulu came up at the end, 90th +6, to score a header. Juve should have scored a few more chances before that, but Lazio with almost a smash and grab. Pedro scores some dookie rebound goal, and Isaacson, I'll try to put it up, scores this goal near post hammer. Oh my god.
Yeah, it was something gross. You score in FIFA, and you don't see players try very often.
Yeah. But Juve dropping points. Napoli's on your ass. 1 week, Juve's on it the other week. You can't have them all at the same time. So when they slow down, Milan will apply pressure.
Lazio getting a result is just amazing. We know how bad their transfer market has been.
Well, they're in 8th, so they're somehow doing just what we thought they would. So they're doing okay somehow.
Bro, Roma are doing something. I think this Malin signing is really good. He's proving to be already very valuable. Did you see?
It's the Malin show. It's the Malin show. Without him, this Roma team looks like dog water. All they do is create chances that no one finishes. Without him, this team would be nowhere. They need to be thankful for his presence.
The best defense in the league. Roma this season, I don't know if they're going to get UCL. I think it's possible. Juve isn't, helping the case. I mean, they're on equal points. They're still here. I thought they would have dropped off by now. And Milan have a rough patch. The league is open. I would like to see Roma finally get UCL. I think you could see a lot of new talent coming into that club.
Anyway, I think that wraps up an episode of the Joe and Brian Show, a far too long episode.
Which we will cut down immensely.
But anyway, ragazzi, thank you for tuning in. Make sure to share, like, comment, share it with your auntie, your uncle, your dog, your sister, your cousin, your neighbor. Honestly, share it with the one guy at work that you don't really like. Maybe he'll stop annoying you and he'll just listen to us instead. We need the views. We need the subscribers. Share it with everyone you know.
Thank you for watching the Joe and Brian Show, the only show for the most discerning football fan. Only intelligent football fans watch the Joe and Brian Show. Like and subscribe.